Hey everyone, welcome back to another All Signs reading. We are going to be doing the topic, what are you manifesting? We are starting with the air signs since it is Libra season. So Libra, we are going to be starting with you. What I'm seeing for this message is Libra, you're feeling ready to finally move forward with something, to finally just like leave something behind, whether it's a mentality, a state of mind, a state of being, a situation, something that was keeping you stuck in some kind of dark, negative place, and you're just finally like had enough, and you're just leaving it behind. You want to get yourself to a better situation, to better circumstances, and you are ready to move on, to experience something new, to experience something different. Even if it means that you are taking a loss in some way, it's like you don't care. You're just like, enough. I can't do this anymore. I can't pretend like there's some decision I have to make, or there's some kind of, action I have to take. I have to face this, and I have to look at this, and I just have to be able to be okay with change, and to finally, listen to my gut and get out of here, just move on. So what this is doing for you, what you're manifesting, is kind of like a very childlike, but not in a bad way, like in a freeing kind of way, like in a pure kind of way. It's like you're stepping into a more childlike energy, where you're stepping into your creativity, or you're romanticizing things, or you're stepping into being more light and airy and loving, and just, I don't know, it's like you're not taking life too seriously. I feel like maybe you were stuck to something that you were like, oh my God, it's going to be the end of the world. I can't leave this behind, even though you knew that something wasn't right and you needed to leave something behind. You needed to make a change, but it was scary because it involved some sort of a loss, like a tangible loss. And so you like held on to that, you held tight to it. And now you're just like, man, like, we can't take life so seriously. Things come, things go. You just have to go with the flow. You have to be willing to step into the unknown. You have to be willing to change. You have to listen to yourself. Like, we don't know what's ever going to happen. We don't, like, we can't expect to know like how everything is going to turn out. And I don't know, it's like you're just okay with the ebbs and the flows and the unexpected and the twists and the turns. And this has really taken out like a lighter side to you, where you're just kind of like more whimsical and like open and more optimistic, and you're just kind of seeing the magic and everything, and the beauty in everything, the opportunity in everything. And you're kind of like that bright light for your people, for your friends, for your family, your siblings, cousins, close friends, people you've known since childhood. Like, you're just like, you just have to take it one day at a time, take it as it comes, stay positive. It's all working out in your favor. Just like listen to your heart, like yeah, like this situation just made you lighter, and it made you like more in touch with your inner child and with your heart. And just like you don't want to take things too seriously, be attached to things, because things can change in an instant. And it's like you realize it's not worth it. You realize that what's more important is your internal state versus like any outer security you think you had or you were holding on to. You're just like, that's an illusion. I'm just gonna worry about, being happy and like keeping my inner child happy, and just being lighter and like more open, and maybe even more trusting. You're ready to believe that good things can happen, that good things can exist, and even if sadness happens, if loss happens, it's like you can still see the magic, you can still see the good. You're not letting yourself be so like attached to those things, or you don't want to try to so badly avoid those things. It's like you're just getting a different perspective on life, and you're more accepting again of life's ups and downs, and you just want to like live fully every moment and see the good, and you're just being positive about your life and your future and what's to come and your relationships. You're just no longer afraid of loss. It's actually a really beautiful energy, Libra. Keep up the good work. That was your message. I hope this helps. Hey Gemini, today we are doing the topic, what are you manifesting? So what I'm seeing here for you, Gemini, is that you're in a place right now where you really want to learn. Like you want to see the truth about something. You want to get like the expert level kind of perspective or advice, knowledge. Like you're really trying to learn something and you're trying to see, the truth from like a higher perspective, from a higher order. It could even be like religious principles or spiritual principles, or listening to someone that has a lot more experience with something and more insight, and that just knows something, has a lot of wisdom. And you're really using this information to help you to get yourself out of some kind of a rut, to help you untangle yourself out of a situation that has you held back, held down, bound in some way, that has kept you in some kind of lack mentality or lack situation. It could be financially. Maybe you've felt financially lacking, and maybe you're getting like advice from a financial advisor, and it's like they're going through your finances and showing you, where you're making your mistakes and where you can improve to get yourself out of some hole. That's just an example, but it's some kind of way in the physical world that you feel lacking. So whether that's like your health, your mental health, your perspective, it's like you just want to get better. You whatever it is that's holding you back, holding you down, keeping you bound, keeping you stuck to this lack energy. It's like you want to rise up. You want to rise above it. You want to overcome it. You want to be able to heal, to change, to see a brighter light ahead, to see a brighter future ahead. So I'm really seeing here for you, Gemini, that Spirit is really asking you to take it slow, because they're saying that more information is going to continue coming in. Like you're still going to get more and more pieces to the puzzle, more and more insight, slowly trickling in. So they just want you to be patient, to move slow, and know that you will gain like a broader understanding. You're going to get so much clarity. You're going to understand things a lot better and a lot deeper than you do right now. I think you have the right mindset, you have the right intentions, you're focusing on the right things. And as long as you continue, to hold this in your heart, to have these intentions and to know what direction you want to move in and like how to unstuck yourself, that's what's going to be coming your way. That's what you're manifesting. That's what you're attracting. You're manifesting information, messages, knowledge, communication, just movement. But I do see that it's kind of like a slow trickle. It's like it's going to be coming in slowly, probably so that you can like process it and work through it slowly. So be patient, stay on track, stay on your journey. You are going to reach some kind of enlightenment here. You're going to gain a new perspective. But again, I am seeing over time. So try not to jump the gun in any way and just stay the course. Eventually, you will be in a much better place. You already are heading in a better direction, creating a better future for yourself, attracting healing energy towards yourself, wish fulfillment. So just continue to stay on the wave that you're on, so that you can continue inviting this energy in. Okay, Gemini, that is your message. I truly hope this helps. Good luck. Hey Aquarius, we are doing messages today on what are you manifesting. So what I'm seeing here for you guys is that you right now could be going through something that is taking a lot of your energy. It's very draining. It feels like a large burden on your back. Like, you're just feeling like the weight of the world, and maybe you're just taking a lot on and you feel very busy and stuff. But what keeps you going is it's like you're doing something for your happiness. You're doing something because you know that whatever effort you're putting in right now, it's directly going to go toward some kind of happily ever after that you're planning for yourself. Or maybe it makes you happy. Maybe whatever it is that you're doing right now, it's like very physically exhausting, but it's something that fulfills you. And so I feel like that's your focus, and that's what's driving you, is basically like, I'm doing this because I know that this is what I want. I know that I'm moving towards my happiness, or this is my happiness. This is what fulfills me. This is what defines like my happily ever after. This is my bliss. This is my contentment, even if it comes with some work right now. I'm doing it because I love this. I'm doing it because this is for, again, like my happily ever after. And so you don't care if maybe right now you're going through a rough patch, if maybe right now things can seem a little bit monotonous or a little bit boring, or like a little bit, like you can't really see the good right now. Like maybe the good right now isn't obvious, but you know that this is for you. You know that this is what's going to fulfill you. And so you're just like staying true to it. I just feel like you're in a season right now where it's like a lot of work. It's so much work, and it looks like it's a thankless job, but it's like, that this is it for you. Like, that this is what produces happiness out of you. You know that this is going to, whether it's going to or it already is providing for you. It's like it's either going to provide something for you, something stable, like you're building it up, something tangible, or it's like it already is providing that for you. So that's kind of like your motivation. That's what's helping you to stay on track. It's like, whatever, maybe this is kind of like a bad part of whatever it is that you do, like a downside, but you're keeping your eye on the prize. It's like you're keeping your eye on where it matters. Like, okay, things aren't really super pleasant right now, but I know that this is what provides, like this is what gives results, or this is what is valuable. And not only is it valuable and is it stable, but I love it. It's also emotionally fulfilling. So yeah, I'm gonna like kind of take the burden and move through it, because I know that it's for a reason. It's for a purpose. It's worth it. It's so worth it for me. Even if right now that's not readily apparent, and even if right now, no one can see like how hard I'm working, or no one, it's like either no one can see it, it's a thankless job, no one knows what you have to do, or it's only a job you can do. It does feel like, you're not really getting a lot of acknowledgement. There are no thank yous. There are no, there is no appreciation. But again, it's like what's keeping you there is, this is my happiness. This is my wish fulfillment. This is my happily ever after. This is my stability. This is something that's valuable. This is my legacy. This means so much to me. So even if I'm going through it right now, it doesn't even matter. I'm going to pull through. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to do what I have to do, because I know that in the long run, it's absolutely worth it to me. And I'm feeling like you're even doing it, even though I don't see you being in any kind of a spotlight or getting any kind of attention for this. It's like you're doing it with style, okay? Like you are doing it with enthusiasm. You are looking good doing it. So whatever, you're going through right now, I can see it's a lot of work, but you are doing it and you are looking good. You're looking very attractive. You're very magnetic right now, which is amazing. That's the exact energy you want to be in when you're manifesting things, right? So yeah, Aquarius, that's what I'm seeing for you. You're manifesting being able to do what it is that you need to do, putting in that hard work. Whatever season it is that you're going through right now, you're going through it with so much grace, with so much energy, even though it's hard. And I feel like people don't really understand how hard it is. And it can be very like monotonous and like repetitive and kind of boring. But it's like, I don't know, it's like you're manifesting being able to show up in this way. And your fuel is the fact that you know that you're doing something that is so fulfilling to you, that means so much to you, that is so purposeful to you, and is so valuable. And like, you know, again, it's providing some kind of security here for you. You just know that this is what it is for you. And so you're happily going through whatever you need to go through. Okay, Aquarius, that was your message. I truly hope this helps you. Thanks for listening and good luck. Hey everyone, welcome back to our all signs reading for the topic, what are you manifesting? We are going to be doing the water signs today. So Cancer, we are starting with you. So what I'm seeing here for you, Cancer, is that you have something new coming your way, a new opportunity. It could, I don't know, like if it's something that you're going to find on your own, like an interest, and you want to invest in it. You want to really start to grow it in some way, nourish this interest, this hobby, this opportunity that's coming your way or that you are creating for yourself. But I do see you going full force ahead with this. Like it's something that you really, really are interested in. I see you having tunnel vision. I see you like really, really focused on whatever this is. So whether someone offers it to you, an opportunity, or just comes your way somehow, it's like you're really going to invest in it. You really want to learn. You definitely look like you're a student. So whatever opportunity this is that's coming your way, it looks like you really want to learn about it. It looks like it's something new, so you do have to invest some time and energy into learning about it, whether you're signing up for some courses, reading some books. It does seem to have like some kind of a learning curve that you're right at the beginning of, and I just see you really putting in a lot of time and energy into whatever this is and focusing your energy on it, dedicating yourself to it. It's like you're going to sleep thinking about this or working on this, and you're going to wake up to get right back on it, you know, to like work on it and continue to cultivate this and build this up. So it looks like it's something that you're really dedicated to and that like you find to be either very, very interesting or you see a lot of potential here. So the only danger that I'm seeing here for these cards for you, Cancer, is that you might just be a little bit too like obsessed. You know, like you might just have a lot of tunnel vision where this is like the only thing. It's like you want to eat, breathe, and sleep this thing, whatever this is, you know? And so you just might be a little bit defensive. Like if anybody wants to take you off track or something, like you just might be a little like, again, just no, like this is what I want to do with my time right now. I'm busy, leave me alone. Like, what do you want? You know? So yeah, just watch out for that. But otherwise, that's what I see you're manifesting. It's just like a new opportunity to learn something, to really learn something in and out, to grow it, to cultivate it, and to be very dedicated on it day in, day out, and to work hard on it. And it's almost like, again, like it's something tangible, it's something material that you are learning, growing, investing in, dedicating yourself to. And you just have tunnel vision, like you just really, really want to put all your attention on this. And you just don't want anyone to disturb your peace or disturb you while you put your all into this and go all in. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Cancer. I hope this helps. Good luck. Hey Scorpio, today we're doing messages on what are you manifesting. So what I'm seeing for you here, this is actually a very nice message. I'm seeing that you are taking it upon yourself to make sure that everything is balanced and healthy and just moving at a good pace and just, you know, flowing smoothly. It's like you just want to make sure that you are responsible to bring this energy, whether it's your, you know, you want to make sure your own energy comes off just very level-headed and balanced and steady and calm. Or it's like if you need to make sure that the energy of your environment is this way, it's like you are making it your responsibility to just make sure that the energy around you is chill, is good, it's good energy, like there's no fighting happening or, you know, chaos and destruction or bad energy. It's like you want to make sure that everything is going smoothly, is working out, everyone is communicating efficiently, effectively, respectfully. Again, that everything is just balanced and like going smoothly and orderly. And yeah, that's just what your focus is on. Even if inside, maybe you want to scream, or maybe you want to compete a little, or maybe you want to like, I don't know, like say something shady or rude, you want to partake in that behavior. Like, even if you want to do that, I feel like you are really making it a priority to make sure that you come off in this very peaceful manner, this very peaceful way. I feel like this is something new that you're doing, that you want to really put into practice, that you want to make sure that the more that you can show up this way and prioritize these things, I feel like you feel that it'll just become more natural to you. So I don't know if this is like a change within you. I am kind of getting that it is like, it's a change that you want to make within yourself. So if you're like quick to pop, or you're quick to start, dissing people, or, you want to get in on like the bickering and the one-upping and the competitive banter or something like that, it's like you don't want to be that person anymore. You don't want to partake in that energy anymore. But if this is like an environment that's like that, then you want to be someone that like you try to bring the peace into this environment. You try to bring, like healing language, and you want everything to just be more peaceful and smooth and nice, like considerate and cooperative. So however way this is resonating, I just feel like you really want to put it into practice, because you know that the more you put it into practice, the more that you can be conscious of showing up in this way, the more it'll just become second nature, and it'll just become like who you are. I feel like right now, or when you first start doing this, like this is what you're manifesting. So it might just be something very new. Like people might not expect this from you. So it might be something that's very new, even for you, to like do this and behave in this way. It has to be something that you're really conscious of at first. And it's like, that it's for the best. It's like you're doing it and you're proud of yourself for doing it. You're doing it because you know that this is something that's good. And this is how you want to show up. You want to be positive. You want to be optimistic. You want to invite this energy in. So I see you doing this because you want to, and because you know that it's going to be good, it's for the best. But eventually I feel like you don't want to be seen as like, oh, this is new, like, oh, that's new. Like, you don't want people to think that's new from you, and you don't want to be like, yeah, this is something new I'm doing. It's like you just want this to be who you are, how you are perceived, how you do things, how you handle things. You want this to be your energy. Like, you just want it to eventually just be second nature. And I feel like that's the goal. Like, you just want to be very conscious of showing up in this way, because eventually you know that if you do it for long enough, it's just going to be how you show up. It's like you rewired your brain, and this is just who you are now, And I feel like, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. That's what you're manifesting, is you want to be a calmer person, a person that is more patient, that is more considerate, that is kinder, that it brings healing, calming energy to the table, a person that has like a smooth environment around them. It's almost like a happy-go-lucky person, like a person that is very optimistic and positive and loving, and only can see like the good things, or only wants to look at the good things, and it's just very like open and like spontaneous and trusting that it'll work out, and so the energy around you can just seem like a good time, like so much fun, because of that. Okay, so that is your message. That is what you're manifesting. That's awesome. Good luck with that, and until next time. Hey Pisces, today we're doing messages on what are you manifesting. So the first thing I noticed is that you have all major arcana with the exception of one card, which is crazy. So I feel like whatever you're manifesting is something really big. I feel like it's an overarching thing in your life. Like, it's not just one little thing that you're manifesting that spirit wants to touch on. Like, this is a big like turning point in your life. It's something they want to touch on, something that you're manifesting that's going to like be impactful like for a long time, or it's going to change like the entire trajectory of your life. So what I'm seeing here is that I feel like there's something that you have had to do, something that you've needed to change up, like a new direction that you needed to go in, whether it was like a new way of being, like maybe you just had to be more open, more optimistic, more trusting, or you just knew that you had to do something different, go in a different direction, have a different approach, something. It's like I feel like it's been lingering in the background of like a knowingness that you have to do something different, or you have to take action, or you have to move in a certain direction or something. And it's like you've been avoiding it. What I'm seeing now is you being able to step into this role. It's like you're finally becoming strong enough to do what it is that you have to do, to move in the direction that you know it's something that you've kind of been avoiding doing, just because, like, again, like maybe you didn't trust it, or you didn't believe in yourself, or you weren't optimistic about it. It's like in order for you to move in this new direction, you have to be like optimistic, you have to be positive, you have to believe that everything is going to be good. And maybe you had your doubts, you had your reservations, but now I see you being able to like just be strong enough to do it, like be brave enough, courageous enough to move in this direction, and know that you're enough, that you have what it takes for whatever this is that you have to do, whatever it is that you have to move towards. It's like you are believing in yourself. You are seeing that you are enough, that you are smart enough, that you have what it takes, that you are able, you're going to be good for this. Maybe it's like assuming a leadership position or a leadership role or something within a group, and maybe you just didn't believe that you were that person. Like you were just like, no, that's not me. Like I'm not the expert here. So yeah, maybe you just felt like I'm not the one, like I'll happily take orders, I'll happily sit here and do my part, play my role, do what I'm good at, but leadership is not it. That's not what I'm good at. But it's like this role was waiting for you or something, or it's like you have something that you've cultivated, that you have experience with. It's something that you can offer, and you're finally seeing like, okay, maybe like it is up to me to step up, to take this role, because it's not only going to be good for me, but it's going to be good for the group. Like they actually could use my leadership, or whatever it is that you have to offer, that you have, that would make you a good leader in this group. So I see that what you're manifesting is basically seeing that you are capable. It's like seeing that you have what it takes, that you can fulfill this purpose, that you can fulfill this role, and you can be good at it. You know what I mean? That you will be good at this, and like recognizing that in you, like recognizing some sort of refinement, maturity, wisdom, knowledge, something that you can offer that is going to help everyone. It's not only like going to look good that you're a leader or something, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's helping everyone. It's like my leadership is helping everyone. It's like being able to align to your role. And it looks like a very nourishing role. It looks like other people are involved, and like you guys are going to grow very, very close if you're not already very close. But yeah, and it seems like it's like you always knew that this is what you wanted to do, or this is what you were being called to do, or something. Like you were always being nudged towards it, but you just maybe didn't believe in yourself or something, or you like avoided it for some reason, or again, maybe you don't like to be the leader, but now you're seeing like, actually, this is for me. Like this role is for me. This is my position. I need to assume my position. I'm being called to assume this position. I'm being shown like over and over again that maybe like I am the smartest in the room, like when it comes to this particular thing. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to something, it's like you are recognizing that you are the one that is meant for this position. Like you have some sort of expertise, experience, wisdom, knowledge, something that you can bring to the table that is going to be good not only for you, but for those around you. So yeah, Pisces, that's super exciting. That's what you're manifesting, is just like recognizing that this is for you, and stepping into your role and fulfilling your purpose. And again, like it looks really good. Like it looks like it's your North Star. Like it's again, what's going to be good for everyone. It's going to bring a lot of healing, and it's what needs to happen. It's like, it's part of divine law and order for it to go down in this way. And it seems to be a really big deal. So I hope this message has served you. Good luck. Hey guys, welcome to our reading on the topic, what are you manifesting? We are going to be continuing with the fire signs today. Aries, we are going to start with you. So what I'm seeing here for you, Aries, is actually what you are manifesting. It seems to be something that is chaotic and all over the place. It just maybe feels like your energy isn't focused. It isn't really like concentrated or steady. Like it's not stable. Maybe like you have a lot of worries on your mind. You're thinking about a lot of things. Maybe, you're not really emotionally in a good energy. And so the energy of what you're manifesting could really be impacting the energy that, that you are making a reality for yourself, because unfortunately I'm seeing it like it looks like a mess. It kind of just looks like a big mess here, and it just feels like you're very tensed up. And when you're tense, it's like you're working against something instead of like loosening and allowing things to happen and working with it and going with the flow. And like wherever you see a door open, moving in that direction. And when you see a door closing, it's like accepting that and letting that go, leaving that behind, and being able to just move with ease and grace and like a sense of peace. I'm not seeing that. Again, like I am seeing a very tense defensive energy where maybe it's more like not being too accepting of what's happening, or just being very resisting, and therefore, inviting just difficult energy into the equation here. So you can take this as a heads up so that maybe you can move differently, or you can calm your energy down, do what it is that you have to do to bring yourself down and to invite more of this like stability into your life, and just maybe acceptance, and just maybe moving slow, being patient, and yeah, just calmer energy here, I feel like is what's needed, so that you can see things with more clarity and you're making good decisions. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this energy that you're in, it's like you're manifesting chaotic things, like disturbances, like these big, huge disturbances. And then it's like, oh my gosh, like where did that come from? That just came out of nowhere. Like, whoa, what's going on? And it feels like the ground beneath your feet is falling apart or something. And it can feel very sudden. But if you take time to slow down and be very logical and see things clearly and start considering everything, then I feel like you'll be able to see this energy coming. Or if it does come, when it does come, it's like you'll know exactly why. So you'll know the changes that you need to make. You'll know the decisions you need to make. You'll know what it is you need to communicate. You'll know how to move forward in a way that is going to be effective and intelligent, that is considering everything, right? I just feel like there's a potential for you to be focused on the wrong things, and maybe where you are being divinely guided and pulled to act upon or to act, it's like you're not acting upon those things. And the things that you do act upon, it could be things that are like leading you to a dead end, leading you to some undesirable outcome. And so I just feel like you really need to quiet down your energy so that you can feel like where you're being led, where you're being pulled, what's inspiring you, so that you can be connected to your purpose, more connected to your purpose. And so that can be what's giving you direction. And so that you can move forward from what looks like to be, like a rut, like you're stuck in a rut here. I'm seeing like a whirlpool. It's like you're in a whirlpool and you can't get out of it. It's like you're stuck there. And I'm really not sure like what the rule is to get out of a whirlpool, but I'm pretty sure they say like when you're drowning, like the best thing to do is like relax, and the worst thing to do is start panicking, because when you start panicking, like it just makes it worse. So yeah, I think something along those lines is true too for getting out of a whirlpool. So I would use this reading more as a cautionary message, to just get really focused, quiet down, so that you can pinpoint what it is that you want to work on, and then you can commit to whatever that is, to something that is going to bring stability, something that is going to help you build something up versus like destroy something and bring chaos. Because I am also seeing like a very undecided energy. You know, it's like even when you do commit to something or you're, you know, on track, it's like you could just not show up or something like that. Like it just looks like you're not showing up. Or you could be doubting something that you've already started. You're not making a certain kind of move, taking a step in action that you need to take. Like you're stalling. So yeah, just be careful with this energy, Aries. I'm sorry if this resonates, but if it does, I hope that you can use this to your advantage in some way. That was your message. Take care. Hey Leo, we are doing messages today on what are you manifesting. So what I'm seeing here for you, Leo, is this does seem to be kind of difficult energy that you are manifesting, but I do see that it is needed. Okay, so I am seeing that you could be feeling defensive towards some kind of ending here and just recognizing that something that, felt like you accomplished or you felt like you went the distance with, that it was something that felt long term and that you really like succeeded in some way. And it's like something regarding this energy that it's time to let go of. Like it's time to see that the best of this situation or these circumstances, the best of it has come and gone. It has passed. And it's time now for you to let go of this, for you to see that this is over, I guess, for you to see the lack in this, for you to see that maybe this was once valuable. And yes, it does look to be like it was a great success for you. It was an accomplishment and it could have been carrying you for some time. But it's time for you to close this book, be done with this book, be done with this chapter and start something new. Life is always all about change being the only constant, and sometimes things come to an end, like we are in a certain era, in certain phases. It comes, it goes, and then it's over. And you have to learn how to recognize when something is over, when there's nothing to hold on to here anymore, when something is holding you back more than it's sustaining you in some way, supporting you in some way. And I can see why this could be difficult for you to let go of, because I feel like it's been a part of your life for a long time. So it's something that you want to defend and protect. But you're manifesting being able to see like that this is over, like being able to see like that it's time now to let go and to let this kind of fall apart, to let this come to an end, to not like try to hold it together anymore. Like you're going to see that you're not holding on to much. You're not holding on to anything. Whatever you think you're protecting, it's not really as valuable as you're making it be in your mind or something. Like you're going to see the truth of like, I can't hold on to this anymore. It's just not giving what it once was. And I can just see that you are such a responsible person, such a reliable person, that it's really hard for you to like let go. It's like you want to commit yourself to something. It's like once you're committed to something, you're like, no, like I'm not gonna give up on this so easy, like one little bump in the road, absolutely not. Like you want to stick it through, get through the hard times, because you feel like maybe there's more here. There's more fruit, to harvest eventually here if you just stick it out. But, like I said, I'm seeing that you're manifesting, seeing that that's it, it's done. It's like recognizing that this soil is barren. Nothing is going to come from this anymore. And realizing that you have to move on, that you have to start again, start new, start fresh somewhere else. And so you have to kind of let this fall apart. And that actually doing this, as counterintuitive as it seems or it feels, is what's going to open the door to abundance and growth and good fortune and blessings. It's like you holding on to this because you thought that if maybe you just stuck it out, that it could like turn into what it once was. like some great big accomplishment. So you didn't want to let go of it, but it's actually letting go of it that is what's going to bring in the blessings. So it's kind of like you're manifesting leaning in, towards that more destructive, chaotic energy of like having to endure an ending, a death of some kind. And of course, that comes with fear, but eventually it is what's creating the path, opening the pathway to abundance and success and happiness. In this instance, sticking it out, staying committed, hanging tight. In this instance, that is not what's going to bring rewards. It's what's hindering your rewards from coming in. And I know this can be causing a lot of anxiety, but I see you manifesting just like giving into it, letting go, recognizing what you're doing, and just leaning into the destruction, letting it happen so that you can build again, so that you can start again, a new chapter, nice and fresh, and invite in new energy. And then you'll start to see like the blessings coming in when you're able to let go. So you're just manifesting being able to let go of something. Okay, Leo, that's your message. I truly hope this helps. Good luck. Hey Sagittarius, we made it to your sign for messages on what are you manifesting. So what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius, this is really good. It's a really positive message here. And we have 3 major arcana out of the 5 cards, which is very significant. But I'm seeing that you are just sticking to some kind of higher order, higher teaching, something. So if you have gotten like therapy or have gotten some kind of expert information or guidance or something, you've been taught something, or you've been taking your inspiration or your guidance or like your orders, so to speak, from something that is higher. So this could be like from your spirituality, like spiritual principles, religious principles, or again, someone that has some kind of high standing, like credential or something that you got guidance from, that you got taught by, and you're sticking to whatever morals and standards, principles, whatever like rules, orders you got from that or are getting from that, and you're just staying true to, again, like whatever it is that you are intaking, consuming, learning, and you're really, really applying it, like you're really acting on it and living your life in accordance to it. And because of this, I do see it definitely paying off for you. I feel like things are going to be very, very balanced, very just, fair. You're going to feel like you're very much so in alignment, like you're very much so conquering any hurdles of the past, any obstacles. You do seem to be very determined, very disciplined, just very on point, on top of your game, very committed to something. And yeah, I just see things definitely in alignment. I see things very high vibrational around you and happy, fun, like there's going to feel like there's a lot to celebrate. It's going to feel like you're on top of the world, like you are having win after win. And it's bringing a lot of fulfillment. You're going to be feeling like you're at the right place at the right time, like you are experiencing exactly what you're meant to. And again, I feel like it's because you're staying true to some kind of order or tradition, some kind of education, like you really are applying it. And you see the fruit of that. You see the result of you putting whatever these things are into motion, into your life, like living by these certain standards. It's keeping you on track towards success. So I do see you following like some kind of order, like I said. So maybe back then or something, you were following more so like your emotions or what drew you in, what attracted you, what looked pretty on the surface. Again, like what touched your heart, pulled on your heartstrings in some way, what you were sensitive toward, or something that like takes like the more delicate energy out of you or something. And maybe that's what was running the show. But now it's like you're not just being pulled by your emotions. You're not just being pulled uncontrollably left and right, like just being whipped by your sensitivities, the things that touch you emotionally. It's like now you are really relying on something that's more stable, solid, that has a structure, that has an order. You know, emotions can shift, can change from one moment to the next. And maybe, you know, your emotions really dictated like how you moved. And I just feel like it doesn't even matter. Like if you're happy, sad, sensitive, angry, like it doesn't matter. It's like you're going to show up in a very specific way. It seems to be like very strict, very ordered, very regimented. And this seems to be like what you needed to bring about specific results. And that's what I see you doing. That's what I see you manifesting here. So I hope this message has served you. Good luck with this. Again, this is amazing energy. You look to be very successful in this energy. So good luck with that and take care. We made it to the earth signs for our topic on what are you manifesting? Taurus, we are going to be starting with you. So what I'm seeing here for you, Taurus, is you taking up something that maybe you have already given up on, like something that you had already decided against. Maybe you wanted a change, you wanted to go in a different direction, but I'm seeing you kind of taking it up again, like giving it a second chance, and starting anew. And it's something that maybe it like runs in the family, or again, maybe you had already started going in this direction, moving in this direction, and then you decided that you needed a change or that it wasn't for you. And now I do see you going back to it. So yeah, and I feel like in the past, you may have perceived whatever this is as being like a dead end and being something that does not describe what your fulfillment looks like, what your happiness looks like, which is why you wanted a change, which is why you wanted to leave it. But I'm just seeing you getting a brand new perspective on whatever this is. It's like whatever you thought was no good, you know, whatever you kind of turned your back against, now you're seeing like a new opportunity here, or you're seeing it differently. You're seeing the potential that it has for growth and to progress your life, and how you actually are in alignment with whatever that is. And I just seeing you like, yeah, like just getting a whole brand new perspective and going back to it. And what it looks like to me is that it's something that's pretty well established, something that maybe you kind of went a long way with, you know? So now that you're starting, it doesn't seem that you're starting from scratch. Maybe you did just get discouraged for whatever reason, but now you're coming back to it and you can pick up where you left off. And it is looking to be something very fulfilling for you. It is to be a source of happiness for you here. And it seems that you are seeing this differently, like you're perceiving it differently. Maybe you just needed some space from it. You know, sometimes we just need some space from something to truly see it clearly and to see how we really feel. And maybe you thought you wanted a change, and when you tried to change things up, it just, I don't know, didn't end up working, or you realized like why you were doing it in the first place. And it just like reignited your passion, I think, for it, and just reminded you why you were even doing it, you know, to begin with, and you know, what drew you in. And yeah, I see like clarity here for you, and just feeling sure about something and just feeling in alignment. So yeah, that's what you're manifesting for yourself. I hope this serves you, and good luck. Hey Virgo, we're doing messages today on what are you manifesting. So this is a pretty strong message that's coming through here for you. What I'm seeing is that you are manifesting aligning to what is meant for you, no matter what, no matter who it is that you have to cut out, cut off, be cold with, turn your back against, or turn your back to. Like, you don't care, you know what I mean? Because I do feel like whatever process you are entering or on, it's going to be one that takes time. Like, I feel like it's going to seem like very boring, monotonous, and routine, and it's like you really have to commit to something and show up for it every day, and it just seems like it's at a plateau. It could seem like it's not growing. It could seem like it's taking a long time. Maybe you're going to be very busy, and it's kind of like looking like you're putting your friendships on the back burner to focus your energy on whatever this is that you want to cultivate for yourself. I'm seeing that it has to do with like your home. So I don't know if you're saving money for a home, or you're like remodeling your home or something, making plans, putting something, like planting the seeds and nourishing the seeds with something that has to do with your home life and something that's going to be affecting your home environment. So it could even be like you're building with someone, like you found someone and you're just really focused on your relationship with that person, and in between that and everything else, like you don't have time for anything else, you know what I mean? So you could just be very cold with like friendships, it seems. It just doesn't seem that you're investing in anything that doesn't have to do with this. Like you're finding something that's very important to you, like it's the heart of something. You are considering it that way, like perceiving it as being the heart of something, like being the heart of your happiness, and you're going to commit to it. And it's like you committing to it, I feel like other things are going to fall apart. It's going to cause you to have to turn your back to other things, and these other things, whether it's relationships or whatever it is, habits, maybe it's just going out with friends and drinking and partying. It's like right now it's not a time for partying, it's like a time for building, and it's a time for it looks to be boring on the surface, but really you're cultivating your happiness, you're building it brick by brick. You're cultivating a very strong foundation, and you're focused on yourself. Like you have a strong self-focus. You're doing this for you. It could even be like you are honing in on building up a skill. So yeah, there's just a strong self-focus, and like feeling like you're doing this for yourself, for your future, for your home life, your home environment, and anything that's going to get in the way of that, that's going to distract you. You're just like, it's a no-go. I feel like it's just going to naturally dissolve, fall apart, because you're not really going to be giving it a lot of your attention. You're being really smart with how you spread your resources and how you spread your time and your attention. And I just feel like you're putting all of your energy into something that's important to you, and you're being responsible and showing up for it because you have a strong feeling that this is what you are supposed to be doing right now. This is how you're supposed to be utilizing your energy right now. And yeah, like you're just not gonna let anyone get in the way of that. Like even if people perceive you as being mean or cold, then so be it. Like that's just who you'll have to be in their story for now. You don't mind because you're just really busy like focusing on something else. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Virgo. That's what you're manifesting. I hope this served you, and good luck. Hey Capricorn, today we're doing messages on what are you manifesting. So this is a pretty interesting message here for you, Capricorn. I'm seeing that the energy that you're manifesting, it's good, the way that you are going to be handling it, but I see that the energy itself that's coming up is going to be difficult energy. But I think what's helping you through is going to be your spiritual teachings, your religious teachings, your faith, your morals, the standards that you uphold for yourself, your beliefs. This is really what's going to inform how you handle what's coming up. So I'm seeing that you are perceiving what's coming up as like a setback of some kind. You're seeing it as like an undesirable event or outcome, or something where you were expecting maybe some kind of good fortune. You were expecting some kind of blessing, some kind of abundance. I feel like it's not gonna go that way. And so what it can invoke is like your self-esteem, like a feeling of low self-esteem, of low self-worth, like worthiness issues, and just feeling like a victim, feeling helpless, feeling like, why me? Why me? Why is this happening to me? So you can kind of fall into that energy. That's totally a possibility here. But I'm more seeing that you are going to know how to handle it. Like you are going to know how to handle this disappointment, this moment of like hitting rock bottom. Like you are going to know that, okay, there's two ways I can handle this. It all depends on me and my perception and how I choose to move forward, how I choose to perceive it, how I choose to look at this and handle this. Am I going to, believe that I'm a victim in this, that I have no power in this, that I am helpless, that I can't get myself out? Am I going to sulk in that kind of energy? Or, like in heartbreak, like let all the pain and the hurts and like just be stuck in all of that and just be unmoving in that, Or am I going to know how to handle this? Am I going to stick to my beliefs, to my faith? You know, am I going to know that this is something, you know, it's just a trial, something that I need to work through, that I need to deal with, and I'm going to hold fast to my beliefs, to my faith, to my, you know, principles, and I'm going to get through this. I know I'm strong enough to get through this. I know whatever is happening right now, you know, like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's something that I'm going to learn from this. I'm going to become stronger from this. There's good I can take from this. And I'm just going to move through this. I'm not going to deny my pain. I'm going to accept and acknowledge that I'm in a hard spot, in a hard position, that was unexpected. You know what I mean? Like, of course, there's going to be like that shock, that little bit of resistance, but then, you know, it's like a matter of like moving through it, like being willing to put in the work, do whatever it is that you have to do to move through it, to call on a higher power to help you, to guide you out of the hole, whatever is happening, to guide you out, you know, like just to try to handle the situation as gracefully as possible, to bring yourself back into some kind of alignment, to bring balance back into your life in some way. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing that this isn't something that I feel like you were expecting or that you would want, but this is the time when like it really matters, you know, is when we're going through hardship, like this is the time when it matters to you know, like stick to your beliefs, and like where they really come in handy, like where they really become useful. You know what I mean? Is during these hard moments. It's like, can you stay curious? Can you stay open? Can you stay excited about life? You know, can you continue to hold that energy and move yourself through, and continue to believe in yourself, and continue to see yourself as strong and being capable of getting yourself out of anything, and being willing to do it, and doing it in a way that's graceful and that's honest and pure and truthful. You know, so it's up to you. It's like, how are you going to handle this? You know, you can handle this in a high vibrational way or in a low vibrational way. I feel like it is going to hit your identity, your ego, like it's going to bruise you a bit, but you're strong enough to, you know, to fight back and to fight through and to make it out, and perceive whatever this is as just another trial that you have to move through, you know, something that's just part of life. You know, these things happen, and just continuing forward, you know, continuing on your path, on your journey as best as you can, handling it and managing it as best as you can, as balanced as you can. Okay, Capricorn, that is your message. I truly hope this serves you. Good luck.